Hi guys, flipp42 here, and I'm doing something a bit different from what I usually do. Today I'm actually going to be kind of giving a quick little review of this, which is the, hold on. Sorry about that, phone rang. But anyways, as I was saying, this is going to be a review of the Gamers Tech 8-bit entertainment system, which is a type of NES. Now, as you can tell, it's extremely small, and it's also really, really light. Like, it almost feels like just a piece of plastic. But looking on the inside, I'd say the only thing there is just a motherboard. That's it. This isn't the actual controller for it. This is the one that I bought, but I highly recommend it. It's by Kirka, something like that, I don't know. But the cord's like extra long and stuff. But the reason I'm recommending this is because with a normal NES, the way that it's built is you put the cartridge kind of down and then you push it down, right, like that. Like it goes at an angle and then you push it down, which over time makes the pins in here bend, which makes the NES not able to read your games. With this, you just stick it directly into the motherboard, like that, and it plays your games perfectly. Yeah. It's extremely small, and instead of the controller ports being directly up, they're to the side, which, I don't know, to me that makes sense. The power button, very clicky. All the buttons are pretty clicky. It has a reset button. For some reason mine doesn't work. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. When you first get it, the pins inside will be kind of hard to stick the cartridge in all the way, but after a while of taking the cartridges in and out, it gets pretty easy. Yeah, so it kind of has like a design like the original NES. It only supports composite, but you know, it's really cheap, so you kind of have to expect that. And it doesn't really matter what the power supply is. I mean, like, who really cares? Unless you're like from England or Japan, where like the outlets are some other shape than America. But I have this stack of games here that I like to talk about since we're on the topic of the NES. Mario Brothers 3. It's a really great game. It's kind of long, and you kind of need patience, but that comes with every NES game. Spy vs. Spy. I really do not know how to play this game. I just cannot figure it out. You run around these rooms and stuff and collect things. And this is Time Lord. Now, I only bought this game because of its name, Time Lord. The actual game is like a complete lie of what the cover is, right here. It's like some guy in a tank top going around punching things. Other than this guy with a sword and an astronaut helmet, and there's horses and stuff in the background. It's kind of misleading, but you know, I bought it because it reminded me of Doctor Who. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. It's got an LED to tell you when it's on, but you know, the original NES had that. So yeah. I also must mention the box, because it actually gives really important advice about the console. First of all, it gives pretty basic directions on how to plug it into your TV, which if you are doing this for the first time, pretty useful. Anyways, it actually gives really important advice on the back. It says not to blow in the cartridges, and also to put your aspect ratio on your TV to 4:3 to make the games like actually, you know, be like proportional to how they're supposed to be. But back to like the blowing in cartridges thing. Blowing in a cartridge, like, you know, I'm not actually gonna do that, but if you blow in the cartridge, it actually like makes the cartridge, like, you know, there's water in your breath, and it gets onto the board in there, and it can actually rust it, and you know, it can't play the game. So it's got pretty good advice. It literally says right there at the bottom, do not blow in cartridges. Yeah, and it also tells you to set it to 16:9 when you're done playing, which is kind of a hassle, to be honest, to, like, you know, fiddle around with the remote. Remotes are never going to get better. But anyways, it's pretty good. And by the way, the front of the box is a reference to the actual box on the NES, except it's got the Gamers Tech logo. I don't really know much about Gamers Tech. I know they also have a 16-bit entertainment system, which is, of course, this, except it's a Super NES. Maybe I'll get that and review that as well. But until now, just I would really recommend this. If you want the original NES, you can go and get it. It's only like probably $80, but let me warn you, it can damage your games. Yeah, kind of ironic that the NES is damaging its own games. But yeah, so maybe I'll review other, like, you know, low-costy classic game consoles, because I love classic games. Like, you know, I think the first time I was interested in them was AVGN and Adam Koralik, which obviously, you know, inspiration and stuff. But you know what? I would definitely recommend this. I mean, obviously, component, it's not the best. It's got kind of wonky, I mean, the games will sound slightly different, very slightly. But honestly, that doesn't bother me. I care more about the games than the music, but, you know, whatever. You could care about music all you want. Sonic CD, if that was changed in any way. No. Not even gonna get the game. But anyways, thanks for watching, and see if I do another one of these. Now, before this video ends, I kind of want to show you, like, kind of what I'm talking about with the audio. So here's normal, everyday Super Mario Brothers, but this is how it kind of sounds. See, it's kind of different, you know? So that's like what I'm talking about with the audio differences, but that could, I don't know what's causing that, but hopefully yours doesn't do the same. Maybe they've fixed it in later models. I know they have made later models that doesn't have a traditional NES controller. It's more like the NES 2. But you may say to yourself, but I could just, you know, go out and get a NES 2 and, you know, just play my games off of that, because, like, that's directly into the motherboard and it's kind of small. Well, I have one point against that. Alright? So over here, I have the Game Genie. Now, the Game Genie, obviously, if you know your history, you would know that Nintendo purposefully made it so, hold on. There we go. But anyways, they purposely made it so that the Game Genie couldn't fit in an NES 2. With this, it fits directly. Hold on. Did I put it backwards? Oh, I didn't. Hold on, let's check. Okay, well that is weird. Anyways, it fits directly into the Game Genie. I may have just broken my NES. But whatever. You know, it looks fine. It looks fine. That's okay. Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. What happens? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this glitchy mess. Look at the dog. Okay. Stop laughing at me. Alright, well that is one pro of this. Can't fit the Game Genie into an NES 2. But this can. Yes sirree. Well, that was my review. That's the remaining points that I had against it. So, yeah.